All right, I'm here with head coach Troy Allen. And Coach, I know you wanted to make a little deeper run in the playoffs this past year, but what did you see from your success last year that can bleed over to this year?
Well, I think the big thing from last year's success is it was a carryover from the year before and the year before that. So, now we're hoping to have a program that's built and continually makes a run, and expectations are very similar as, hey, we're going to conference championship every year, making a run in the playoffs, and if your run ends losing to state champ, which it has the last 2 years, then you work a little hard in the off season and move forward. But big thing is last year was a great year, but that just sets the tone for this year.
Okay. Now, does it motivate you at all to know that a team that you played in the playoffs made it all the way to Ford Field, and that if you get that next win, maybe that springboards you to Ford Field in the future?
I don't know if I thought so much about that. I think it's easy for me to say that, hey, we lost to the state champion, but there was a lot of games after Lumen that I don't know that we would have been capable of winning. But I do think there were some teams that we could beat. It just so happens our local, powerhouse is, we've ended up with the last couple of years. And you know what? When it's all said and done, I think the last 2 years it hasn't worked out for us. But I think that it's made our kids better to have an opportunity to go against, quality football that Lumen plays. And so, hopefully those last couple of years is something that leads to, more success this year and next year and, every year after. You got to play good schools to get better.
Okay.
So.
Now, who stood out to you so far this offseason that's really stepped up into more of a leadership role or just kind of put themselves out there as a key player this year?
Yeah, I'm super excited for Cole Sova. He's just a kid. He's always been dedicated, but it was just a difference this year. The time and effort he put into, taking on leadership responsibility, the effort in the weight room and rallying the troops, getting kids to come, and just, taking ownership. This is his senior year. That's been big. Tommy Masters is another kid that, as a freshman was, not the biggest kid. I don't know if he was gifted with tons of athletic ability, but he's just a kid when it's all said and done that I'm going to be as proud of as any kid that I've coached, just on, what he's done to his body and how he's prepared himself in the classroom and on the football field to be successful. So, those are a couple kids that just really, stick out to me as kids that I really hope have a great year because they deserve it.
Okay. Now, what would be a successful season in 2019 for Michigan Center?
Everybody be healthy, get the year, and kids can go on and play other sports after football, because that's been something that's been a little bit difficult here in the past. Our expectation is a conference championship, so I would look at that to be a success. And, make the playoffs and, get a playoff win. We'd like to get 2. I think I could definitely say it's a successful season if we can get 2 playoff wins and a conference championship. And if it doesn't happen, I think there's other ways to say there's success, but that's where my mind's at right now before the season starts.
All right. Best of luck, Coach, and thanks for your time.